was at the wrong place at the right time.
Hello everyone. So today I'm having my son's 30th birthday and those look really good. I'm gonna just add like 3 more minutes. Having his birthday, so I'm making homemade sliders and I've got the ground beef out here. I made 2 kinds of different buns that are in the oven. They're brioche and white bread. And then I'm going to, he loves these cheeseburger sliders, so I'm making scalloped potatoes with it, which I made last night, and I'm just going to heat up. And then I'm trying this recipe. He makes them all the time, apparently. I haven't made them. So I'm gonna try that. And you fry up the ground beef and you mix some stuff in it and you put it on the buns with melted cheese and bake it. And then I think what we're gonna do is, and of course this is the butter for the top of the buns. And of course my 9 o'clock pills. So I'm just waiting for my alarm to go off because I can't mess those up. And I've got his present here, some clothes, some sandals, and he's really into Booster Juice. So I got him a gift card for Booster Juice because he likes to go there before work and grab one of those on his way to work because he has to drive 45 minutes. It looks like it's going to be such a nice day. So that's going to be great. Great for like an outdoor barbecue. Because I do have also Smokies, and I did not make the homemade hot dog buns, but we're gonna have Smokies and sliders because that's just what he likes. So 3-0, just like a kid. I don't know, I just thought it was fun. And then I made a couple angel food cakes because we go through this really fast, and I prepped those last night. And I've got my homemade, this is that raspberry rhubarb sauce that I made. So I'm excited about putting that sauce on the side to drizzle over, and I've got homemade whipped cream to whip for these cakes. And yeah, so I'm just doing this early morning, getting this all prepped so that before everybody comes at noon, all the stuff is done. And you can see my greenhouse. It's looking so beautiful. I'm so pleased with the amount of peas and strawberries and zucchini that I'm getting so far, and carrots. I can't wait till the beans come, and the tomatoes and the cucumbers. So I'm really happy about that. And I'm just gonna keep plugging away on my food here. So funny thing is I made coffee. And I know that that would be totally normal to everybody else, but I have been on my kick of instant coffee for like a good 1.5 years now. And last night, I was craving real coffee so bad that I went downstairs and grabbed the coffee pot, scrubbed it all up because it's dusty down there, ran hot water through it, and got it all ready for today. So I made a cup and it tastes so good. I just froth a little bit of milk because that's what I like in it to put on top of the milk frother. But oh, man, when you've had instant coffee for like 1.5 years maybe, real coffee tastes so good. Oh, I also forgot, I'm going to try and make street corn. And I also have homemade corn here. Homemade, cut off fresh off the cob. Oh, and there's my timer. So those just popped out of the oven and they look really good. Oh, I just crunched one. These are kind of the brioche buns and these are the regular sweet buns. So they look really nice. I think they're gonna be good, and I'm just gonna brush them with some butter. So I think what I'm gonna have to do, because I've never made these before, but he just raves about them. He loves them so much, but I think I have to let them cool, and then what I'm gonna do is kind of cut the whole tray in half You have to fry up the ground beef and then put it in between the buns with some garlic and onion, and I'm just going to use garlic and onion powder, and I believe mayo, and then you put cheese in between, and then you heat them up so it's all melted. Looks really good. And then for the street corn, I've actually never made that either, and I'm going to mix those two corns that I showed you. But there's like a creamy lime sauce, and then so I'm going to get my corn ready next. Just cook it for a few minutes, boil it, strain it, and then when it's done, I'm going to just put it in a fry pan with some butter, salt and pepper first, and get some char on it. Turn it brown. That looks really good. These look really good. I had to put these little extra side brioche ones in here because the pan was getting way too full. So I hope these are good. I just let them rise overnight for the final rise. That's why these are a little bit too much, but it worked out. I really love this beef. We get this grass-fed or grass-finished, I can't remember, beef locally here, and it's just so yummy. It is such good quality, and you can see the color of it. It is so nice and dark. It is like virtually 95% fat-free. I don't ever have to drain this, so I'm going to be using those for the sliders. So I got the sliders all put together with the meat and the cheese. This side's easier to see. And you mix the meat with like a mayonnaise mixture. And I know it looks like someone ate this side, but they didn't. I just pulled some extra buns that were on that side. And there's more, a whole nother tray up here. So that is all ready to go. And I crumbled some feta because I'm making that street corn. And this is some really good fresh corn on the cob that I cut off the cob last year. So I can't wait to try that. That's going to be so yummy. Guys, I need to, I know you want to play, but I'm going to go give the chickens some treats because it's just a beautiful morning. And these are those extra little buns that I pulled off the side. They weren't going to work out for sliders. They were just too little. So you can see how smoky it is from all the forest fires. It's too bad because that's usually such a stunning view. Hi guys, how are you? Hi. I gotta remove all the bear paraphernalia because, you know, around here it's non-stop wildlife encounters. So I have some scraps of buns for you guys. Oh my word. Act like you've never eaten before, you guys. Hi. Hello. Oh my goodness. And you tipped your water buckets over. All these little small ones are the ones that I hatched in the incubator. And isn't she beautiful? She is so pretty. So there's my little lame girl. Okay, you guys. Goodness. They are excited. So I'm going to let them play and I'm going to go get them some fresh water. So I just went and grabbed my coffee because I want to go and check out the raised beds because we finally had some really nice rain. So I'm thinking that Oh yeah, these are so happy. They're like, these are the green beans. And look how cute they are. They're just climbing right up all of the poles. There are actually so many in here, which is funny. They're just crazy vines, but no beans yet. Which is funny because my peas here, I've picked so many peas. They're almost finished. And my beets are doing so good. But yeah, these beans here, it's kind of interesting that there's no beans hanging off of them yet. And it's already almost the end of July. Interesting. But my carrots are doing super good, and these are all the heirloom carrots, where some are purple and some are orange and some are kind of pale white, almost look like a turnip color. And soon my sunflowers are gonna bloom. That's great. And I've already picked 3 or 4 zucchini, and I'm already looking like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this one plant. One more in here. Oop. So those are going to be amazing. And I can't believe how beautiful these cabbages. So far, there's only like a couple holes in the outer leaves. They're looking so good. Some of them are quite small because I tend to pack too many in to the garden bed, but I've been thinning it and giving it to the chickens. There's another nice one right there. And this kind of big, irregular shaped, pointy one, which is kind of cool. Oh, so, and I have 2 beds of those. So hopefully there's going to be a lot of cabbage. And I wanted to show you my roundabout, because we put this roundabout in when we moved here, because it was kind of this big driveway that had like nothing but a mess in the middle. So all of these stones we found around the property and created this. So my hydrangeas are doing so well. They look so beautiful. And those sweet little flowers. So this is the new tree. This is like a crab apple. And it's definitely in shock. It lost all of its leaves. So hopefully it will come back in the spring. And I have this so nicely weeded, and I can see that it's all full of weeds again. And these are my smoke bushes that should be quite big, but looked like I was gonna lose them, but somehow I cut them right back and they came back. And so this is what I'm hoping to, this is my lilac bush, and I can't wait for that to be blooming. So I'm really excited about stuff in here. But yeah, it looks like I definitely have to get in here and get weeding again. And this is over 20 years old. It came from my last, an old house of mine, 4 houses ago, probably like in 1999 actually, 1999. And I gave my mom some pieces of these chicks and hens and this creeping Jenny, and she planted them. And then my bleeding heart here is so big and so beautiful, but it's almost finished. Everything has fallen off of it now. And I've tried to fill this corner in, because this corner, a lot of stuff I lost. I had a beautiful clematis that was climbing up here, and I lost that. So I kind of took little bits of plants from other areas and replanted them there. And this was just a pile of, when we moved here, there was nothing here around the house. It was just like garbage and junk that we've got. I was just thinking on Monday I have blood work, because Tuesday or Wednesday I have chemo, and I totally forgot about that. So I have to start planning my week next week and try and figure out what exactly all I have to do next week. So I need to have like a planning session and plan everything out, write it down, make my grocery list, plan my online shopping list, because I prefer to buy groceries online and either pick them up or have them delivered. They don't deliver up here in the winter or the fall, but in the spring and summer they do. And so that would be great if I could get that done. And yeah, I'm just gonna wait to get the rest of my food made.
Trees aren't green, the ocean is gray, sky is a vague blue, come my way. My room is a mess, it could use a hand. My favorite TV shows are capturing. I know I must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise, I think I'll let it slide. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know I can't make it through. Every night it's the same, I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's gone now. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know all of my problems. I know.
Lots of room, because I know.
Where did it go? The feeling of thirst, desire to be a rock in my heels. I'm numb as a poison, flows in my veins. Guess I got used to avoiding the pain. I know I must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise, I think I'll let it slide. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know I can't make it through. Every night it's the same, I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's gone now. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know all of my problems. I know. Maybe I need a break. Maybe that's why I fade into this bitter taste.
A long day.
I think I'll let
Fun
it
and
be.
fun. Haven't we? Had a good day? Yeah? Good morning. I'm pretty excited today because I just got the kayaks out of the shed for the first time in 2 years that I haven't been able to go kayaking. And it's something that I loved and we always did so much of. And I was able to actually get these out of the shed and rinsed off. So my friend is coming over and we're actually gonna go kayaking. I'm so excited. It's been a long time coming through this health journey to be able to start doing some of the stuff that I used to do and love. So I'm pretty excited about that. So that's what we're doing on today's agenda. And then I want to get these mushrooms out and I'll show you guys that I've got this really cool box of grow your own oyster mushrooms. So I'm gonna get that out and read the directions and go online and figure out how to get that all set up today. The party was a success. Well, it wasn't really a party, it was more like a barbecue. It was really a success yesterday. And I didn't get a chance to video all the food, but the sliders turned out really good and the cake was super good. And this morning I swept and mopped the floor and I picked a few more Saskatoons from, there's just so many, all those, and I've already got all those bags that you've seen go in the freezer. Well, maybe you didn't, but on my Instagram I posted a reel where I put all the foraged, so many Saskatoons. So I got all those put in the freezer and rinsed. And yeah, I'm gonna go show you the oyster mushrooms. So this is the box of mushrooms that my grandma bought me when she was here. And to grow your own gourmet mushrooms. So I'm really excited to kind of open this box up and see what's inside, and maybe go online and look at how to get these all set up. Mushrooms will be ready to harvest in 7 to 21 days. Outdoors. Okay, well that looks really interesting. I'm going to see about starting that later when we come back from kayaking. So I'll see if I can figure out where to put them outside, where I'm going to grow them where the bears won't get them. That will be an interesting thought. Here the breeze starts light and then it starts getting crazy and we start being able to see whitecaps on the lake. I don't know if you can see, but it's all whitecaps out there. Just getting dark. It was super hot today on the kayak, so that's kind of interesting that with the weather. I'm probably gonna have to run over to the chicken coop and close that door. I don't want the door to start banging and scare them. So it feels like a big storm's coming, so I'm not sure if it called for that or not, but we always get some crazy weather up here on the ridge. I have so many things on my list. So number one, the first thing I want to do is I've got all the groceries put away. I want to vacuum my car and it's still full. I got this car from my grandmother. I bought off her when she went into home and I just love it. It's a great little economy car and it's still full of Christmas tree stuff. So she had like, I don't know, she bought an artificial tree at a garage sale or what, but just got the vacuum out and I've got those nice new wipes that I bought, peppermint cleaning wipes, and I really want to just give it a good clean. It's never actually had a really good vacuum and clean in the inside. So I want to get that done today. I want to prep for supper. I need to do laundry and I need to vacuum. And there's quite a few more things on my list, so let's tick them off as we go.
I was at the wrong place at the right time, 'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing into the night sky when you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder.
So you guys didn't see, but after I closed all the doors, it locked me out. It keeps doing this weird thing where it's locking me out. So I had to climb in the back seat after it was all clean and jump over to the front seat and unlock the door. So, oh, honestly, I don't know why these cars, it's kind of old, but I like it. It's got sentimental value to me. It's got meaning to me. I could drive the other ones, but I like driving this one, and I only drive it in the spring, summer, kind of early fall, and then I leave it where it is for the winter because it only has all season tires, and I don't want to buy winters for it when we have two other vehicles. So I'll be driving the 4Runner in the winter because it has better tires on it, and you have to have four-wheel drive to get up our driveway. And the big hill, two big hills coming into town. So I don't even care. It's so nice and muggy out here, even though it's like drizzly. It stopped raining just for the time that I was vacuuming out the car, and I thought, oh, this is so perfect. It was such a nice temperature. So, okay, check. Car is washed, put away, and on to the next thing. The house has been staying so clean because it's been so hot, but all of a sudden now everything's dirty because of the, everything's kind of filthy because of the rain that we've had. So the floors are really dirty, and I want to get those cleaned up, and I want to organize all of our shoes. We have a kind of a big mess of shoes, and so I want to kind of do that. But it's such a nice temperature out here. I kind of want to be outside even though it's drizzly out. It's so nice. It just feels good. Anyway, I'm going to go feed the chickens a snack, and then I'm going to start cleaning the inside of the house and organizing the shoes.
I was at the wrong place at the right time, 'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing into the night sky when you took my hand, said let's leave now.
Okay, now the front entrance is vacuumed and mopped. Shoes are all organized, and I started a new bag over there of stuff to go to the thrift store, because I've already got a bag in the car, as you guys probably saw, but I found some other things as I'm tidying up, so I'm starting a new bag, and I'm going to take everything there to the thrift store next time I go to town, which is probably tomorrow. But this is all done, so check. Wow, I just got the car washed in time, and it's pouring rain outside, so that was perfect timing. I don't know if you can see the rain drizzling off the thing, but wow, that was a close call. I would have got a big shower with the vacuum outside, but I really wanted to do it, and I just took that literally 15 minutes to do that, so that felt good. And I've got the front entrance clean and the shoes organized. I still have to vacuum this part of the house, but I'm going to take a break. I have a Zoom call with a doctor shortly, so I'm going to relax, have a sip of coffee that I just made fresh, sit down, relax, do my phone call, and then I'm gonna get the laundry going, and then I'll get back to the vacuum. So, taking things off the list. So last night I put on the oven self-cleaning mode. I'm just gonna take this racks out here, which should have been taken out. That was a big mistake. Normally I always take these out, because at my old house I had an oven, and that the heat of the self-cleaning actually warped these racks, and so I always take them out. And last night I forgot, and the oven locks, so I had to just wait it out. But this is all nice and charry, so I'm gonna get all that cleaned up too, and then my oven will be clean from all of the scalloped potato mess. All right, so this is all sparkling clean, well, as best as I can get it, and that's just another thing done. I've got some cauliflower here prepped, and I'm getting ready for supper, so happy the oven is all clean.
I was at the wrong place at the right time, 'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing into the night sky when you took my hand, said let's leave now.
Okay, well, I got a few things done that I was looking to do. So happy with, got things organized. I just have to get these cords put away in this cabinet, but I've got everything organized, and the cords on the floor, I kind of have nowhere else to put them. But I've got my desk all sorted out, and things are looking so much better. So, hey friends, so I'm off to chemo. Today is Tuesday, it's like 9 in the morning, and the last week I haven't been feeling that good. My stomach's been giving me a lot of grief, and I never have any stomach pain, so that's kind of weird. was kind of weird for me. I'm gonna have to tell them that today. But besides that, I've been feeling pretty good. So hopefully they can figure out what's going on with my stomach. I emailed my hematologist in Vancouver last night to tell him to make sure he could look at my numbers and tell me that they're doing okay and everything is still good. My light chains. So yeah, as long as my light chains are good, then I'm good. I'll put up with whatever pain that there is. I just don't want my light chains to go wonky this fast after treatment. So yeah, so I'm on to my chemo appointment, and then I'm going to stop somewhere, I think, and I'm going to get a couple things. I need laundry soap and some other stuff, but it sure feels good to get into a nice clean car. I love getting in a clean car. And it smells like mint. I really love those. I'm just at the end of my driveway, so I love those like peppermint sage wipes. Made the car smell so good. It's amazing how nice it feels to get in a clean vehicle when it's like all full of pine needles, and it never actually had a good clean, this thing, since I got it. So yeah, I'm gonna stop and get a coffee, and hopefully everything goes good today, and then I don't have to go get it for another month. So we will see how it goes. And they alternate sides every time, so I think because it's like a big needle full of fluid that has to go in over a 5-minute time period, you can't just inject it into your arm or anything. It will kill you. It's like a really strong version of an IV fluid that is put into your stomach, and the reason they can do that is because some sort of enzyme in there goes into your tissues and makes it swell up so that it can absorb that much. So I just find that I had the option to do the IV and sit there for 4.5-5 hours in the hospital with everybody else staring at each other, and me feeling totally out of place because I'm like the youngest one in there. And when I got offered the sub-Q stomach injection version, I was like, yes, I will take that. I will go in there and get that. Way more painful. It's very painful and burning and hurts so bad, but I'd rather do that and be in and out of there in an hour and 15 minutes rather than 4 to 5 hours of sitting there. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do, and I'll talk to you when I get there.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again.
Wow, I have got so much accomplished in the last couple days. That feels so good. So thank you for coming along with me as I pluck away at my big to-do list, and came along with me for the barbecue and picking berries and my chemo appointment. That was a lot of fun. Well, not the chemo, but everything else feels so good when you get stuff done, you know, like when you're checking it actually off of the list. It's a great feeling. So anyway, I will see you next time, friends. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.